From crazy bluffs to winning $500,000 in minutes, these are the most insane cash game moments where Rampage decided to go full Rampage on his opponents. One of the most thrilling instances of Rampage's audacity at the felt occurred in a gripping showdown against a high-stakes cash game pro who is also known for his crazy aggression, Garrett Attelstein. The hand starts with Rampage raising on the button with 5-4 of hearts. Action folds to Garrett, who looks down at 10-9 of spades and 3 bets to 5,200. Realizing that his hand has good playability versus Garrett's 3-bet range, Rampage decides to make the call.
Pot is now $11,250. These guys are deep. Garrett with a pair of 10s, open-ended. Rampage with nothing, but that hasn't stopped him before. Yeah, Rampage bets 6,500, I believe.
With middle pair and an open-ended straight draw, Garrett makes the call, and then we get a very interesting turn card.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Garrett with the straight, Rampage with the flush draw.
With the turn improving the hand of both players, Garrett checks to Rampage, who fires a second barrel of 16,000, further putting pressure on Garrett. However, Garrett isn't going anywhere with the second nut straight and decides to call.
$16,000 bet. There's a call from Garrett. Pot is now $56,000. Here's the river.
The river bricks for Rampage, and when Garrett checks it over to him, he knows there's only one way to win this hand.
45?
45,000 from Rampage.
You're good.
He makes the call.
Nice hand.
Well, that didn't work, but at least Rampage showed a lot of heart bluffing one of the greatest cash game players in the world. Just like Robbie Lou did when she made one of the most insane hero calls ever witnessed.
That is super, super strange. You can see his reaction.
Jacob, you look like you want to kill me. I'm not Jacob. You look like you want to kill me, Jacob. He wants to vomit.
Although many in the poker community have suggested that she cheated, either way, it was shocking to say the least. As it was for Rampage on another Hustler Casino live stream when he won $200K from this guy in just 2 hands. This hand starts with Pepe opening with pocket sixes from the cutoff, followed by a 3-bet from Wesley in the small blind. Both Rampage and Pepe make the call, and we see an action flop.
Rampage with the overpair plus open-ended straight draw, Pepe with top set, and Wesley with a gut shot straight draw plus backdoor heart draw. Something for everyone.
After Wesley checks, Rampage bets out 7,500, and Pepe quickly min raises to 15,000 with top set. Wesley folds, Rampage calls, and sees his dream card on the turn.
And there it is. This is a very good lead.
23 large.
Young man who knows exactly what he's up against.
Pepe calls hoping for the board to pair on the river, but unfortunately for him, it comes the 3 of hearts, which makes for an easy decision for Rampage.
All in.
Just a gross turn card for Pepe. There's the call.
Pepe calls and sees the bad news as he ships nearly $100,000 over to Rampage. A few hands later, we see another battle between these two where both players flop a monster. Pepe with top pair and a flush draw, and Rampage with top pair top kicker.
Andy is the only one who whiffed. Pepe
in my head, when he
min-raised.
raised 31, I was like, that's, good, that's a nice little raise, you know?
Boom.
Rampage senses weakness from both players and decides to fast play his pair of jacks with an aggressive 3-bet, putting both players in a tough position. Although he has a strong hand, Pepe is probably thinking that he doesn't want to get all in against a set or a better flush draw, so he decides to just call while Airball wisely folds.
Interesting card on the turn. Pepe is now open-ended. He's got a flush draw, and he's got top pair.
The turn gives Pepe more outs, but he then makes a confusing play and decides to lead bet into Rampage. Pepe is repping a strong hand here, but Rampage is not buying it.
All in.
Not good.
Or twice.
Once is fine. I have 1 pair. I don't know, it's up to you though. I have 1 pair.
Twice. I have pair too.
Okay.
Twice it is then.
Yeah.
2 times.
going to win the first run out. He needs to dodge a diamond, a 4, a 2, or a 7. And he does. Rampage is on fire.
Man, this cash game must have been played inside the Matrix because Rampage dodged all of Pepe's 11 outs better than Keanu Reeves dodged bullets. When it comes to extracting maximum value from opponents, Rampage is fearless. He's also never afraid to apply maximum pressure, like in this hand versus fellow high-stakes cash game pro, JR. In this hand, JR kicks things off with a 3-bet with ace-10 suited and gets 2 callers. The flop comes 6-9-10 rainbow, giving Rampage a gut-shot straight draw and JR top pair. It checks to him and he c-bets 11,000, but Rampage decides that's not enough.
Rampage with the moves. And this puts JR in a predicament. Rampage could have 7-8, could have 9s, could have 6s. Nonetheless, we go to the turn. That's a great card for JR. Makes it less likely that Rampage had a set.
Rampage bricks the turn, but he has no plans of slowing down.
33. 33,000.
Comes with a block bet, third pot. Rampage in a stranglehold.
The river comes the 6 of spades, which is a great card for JR because it makes it less likely that Rampage has a hand like pocket 6s. Most players would just give up and check here, but not Rampage. He stacks up a bunch of 5k chips and fires out a massive bet.
$120,000. This kid has all the heart. I don't think JR is going to fold, but we've seen crazier things before. And he gets to fold! Rampage, you animal!
Come on, man! That's too easy!
Oh, he shows the king of spades.
Rampage turned the heat all the way up to get JR to fold the best hand, but you won't believe what he makes Nick Airball do in this next clip.
Nick with kings, Rampage, raising under the gun with ace-8. Nick decided not to 3-bet that one. He just called. Nick calls. Rampage checks. Nick bets 1,000 and Rampage calls.
The river comes the absolute best card for Nick Airball, but what happens next is shocking.
This run out is just getting better and better for Nick. At this point, you're hoping that Rampage has got a queen.
Garrett would have bet less. That's for information for you.
Oh, thank you.
A big one.
Yeah, huge.
Oh.
Wow, you flopped queens. I told you guys it's gonna be hard for me to last an hour.
And Rampage just check raised, basically all in.
I was hoping he was gonna call, and then I was gonna say good call, and let him turn over a queen, and then turn over kings. I mean, I guess I just give you the money, right? I've ever folded a full house in my entire life. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, show him the bluff. Show him the bluff.
Show me a
Show him the bluff.
I'll be on tilt. Oh my god! Oh my god! I bet 7,000 and he bluff raised.
Wow, hats off to Rampage for having the guts to make this play. But as for Nick, well, this might be one of the worst folds of all time. What do you think? On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being not that bad and 10 being absolutely horrendous, comment below on how bad you think Nick's fold was. This wouldn't be the last time that Rampage gave Nick a beating. 1 year later, he treated Airball like a piñata when he won 500k from him in a single cash game session.
4-bet pre, 6,000 on the flop, 25,000 on the turn, and all in on the river. Could you call $57,500 with just pocket deuces on this board? And he lets it go!
Full deuces?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You did not come to fold today.
In this next hand, we see Nick Airball getting out of line with Daniel Negreanu's favorite hand. That was a big mistake.
To be his 3-betting aggressive hand. Tonight, it's clearly the 10-4 offsuit hand. And he's going to call. So this pot, already $16,100. One guy's got 10-4 offsuit. One guy's got ace high. Airball goes 6,000.
Don't be sweating.
Rampage makes the call. Pot's got 28,000 in it. There's a queen.
40.
An airball goes 40,000 into 28-1. But this is a big bet. If he calls this, is he prepared to call a $100,000 bet on the river? Maybe. There's the call. Pot's got $108,000 in it. Airball looking for a jack. That is not a jack. It's the 9 of hearts.
51 large.
I don't really know how to fold this, so.
Call.
You
Ace
went.
queen.
Oh, that's an unlucky turn.
Yeah.
The last big hand in this session left Nick Airball in shock and Rampage $160,000 richer.
Airball gonna 3-bet to 10,000 with ace 3. Rampage just calls. Queen, queen, deuce. Ace, king is good. I mean, it's hard to fold anything at this point to Airball, right? I mean, the way he's going. $6,000 bet, $6,000 call. There's another queen. The Airball goes 30,000. What does Rampage do with just ace, king? He's gonna make the call. 92,900 in the pot. River's the 8 of diamonds. There's a call.
Oh my God.
Airball just bet $110,000, and Rampage took about 3 seconds to make the call. Wow.
Snap call with ace high.
Snap called with ace king.
I thought it's a good hand.
In those last 4 hands alone, Rampage destroyed Airball for nearly $1 million. Damn! If you thought that was wild, you haven't seen nothing yet, because in this next hand, Rampage is about to show us what happens when he decides to go full Rampage at the poker table. In the Hustlers Casino $1 million cash game, Rampage got involved in one of the craziest hands ever witnessed. The hand starts with Rampage raising from the small blind with ace-7 of clubs. Hans in the big blind decides to just call with queens instead of 3-betting. Action moves to Pav, who also makes the call in the straddle. And now I'm going to shut up because things are about to get crazy.
Top set here for hands, who just flat called and he checks. And Pav here, open-ended, with king 8, hands super under-repped. And Rampage is going to check raise here.
50K, 3 bottles of scotch, 20K.
He will call. Bob's out of there. I mean, Rampage could have ace, king, king 9. I mean, he could have a lot of hands here. It's just a single raise pot. And a club comes off here on the turn. And Rampage picks up the nut flush draw.
You should come through Vegas and play with us.
And here comes the overbet here. 175, and hands is just so under-repped here. And there's a call, and this would be a disaster if a queen or a jack of clubs somehow rolled off the Rampage. The river here is a brick. And is Rampage going to go for it? There's absolutely no way that Rampage can know how strong. Hands all in! All in from Rampage! What heart! Unbelievable! 618,000 all in. Super unorthodox. Blind versus blind, hands just called pre-flop. And he's gonna fold, and Rampage gets it through. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
We got a game!
Wow.
Stevie hands!
Hand of the weekend.
Kid's got heart.
After that hand, Rampage is like, I got more than heart. I got
big cojones. You got little cojones.
ouch. That's gotta hurt. This bluff would go down as the biggest bluff in poker TV history, as we now have a full understanding of why they call him Rampage. If you want to witness another poker legend wreak havoc at the table, then click this video right here. These are 10 mind-blowing reads from Daniel Negreanu. You won't be disappointed.